your host, Super Sorrow. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's the new Spider-Man. This is the new Spider-Man from the Marvel Legends Retro Wave. I have already gone ahead and taken him out of the packaging so we can dive straight into the review. I've also wanted to play around with him this afternoon to get used to the new sculpting and the new hinges and things so that I'm ready for this video. A lot of people are saying this is a new milestone in sculpts for the Amazing Spider-Man series, so I want to take a look myself and see what I think, and I'll give you my thoughts in this video. So those of you that are new around here, hi, I'm Super Sorrel. I do toy reviews here on YouTube. I've been doing this now for just short of maybe 4 years, I think. Something like that. I've been around for a while. And we're close to hitting 30,000 followers. We're currently on 27,000, so if you could smash subscribe for me, that would be awesome. It's free to subscribe, doesn't cost anything, and we are doing a giveaway at 30,000 followers, but you've got to be a subscriber to be in it to win it. So please smash that sub button. And if you're enjoying this video and enjoying my content, then please make sure you hit the like button before you leave this video today. Right, on with the review. So we have the brand new Amazing Spider-Man. And he looks actually really cool. I'm liking this new face sculpt with the big eyes. That looks really nice. But they're not as big as they have been on previous ones, which to me is a massive improvement. This is more in keeping with the Steve Ditko style of Spider-Man, and it's very, very nice indeed. And I'm definitely using this head sculpt. We have got the other one as well, I will show you, but this is definitely my favourite of the two. Now, as you guys know, I don't have many Spider-Mans in my collection. I've got a lot of the MCU stuff, but when it comes to the actual comic Spideys, I even think that one's a movie one. I don't think even that one's a comic one. We did have the areas, the alternate version for this one, basically. I believe this is the old. This one's the older one. So this new one we've got today is basically meant to be an improvement upon this one. So this is the original sort of everyone's lovable Spider-Man, and this is the new one. Miles difference. Look at those eyes for one. Big improvement on the gigantic bug eyes. This one looks nicer, and definitely they've gone away and got rid of that little hole on the back, which I like. I always get puzzled why they always have those little holes on the back. And I like the darker red over the lighter red, and the darker blue over the lighter blue. I think overall this new figure is definitely the new Ultimate Spider, especially in look. But let's go ahead and take a look at articulation. So the head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look quite far up, although you can see the hinge break away look, which I hate. You can see straight through there. I hate that. We have to kind of like lift his head up and then pull his neck back a little bit, and you kind of going to want to shoot him from the side, but not too far from the side because you can see through it. So that could be a problem for action figure photography, which is what I love to do. But either way, the head does lift all the way back, like it or hate it. His arms are on the new, we've got a new butterfly hinge there that goes all the way back as well as forwards a little bit, and his arms can lift up as well at that hinge and rotate around, which is nice. Break at the bicep there, double hinged elbows, which aren't they're not as good as the older ones, I don't think. They're still nice. I like the double hinges on there, but I don't know. I don't feel like that's bending as much as the other ones did. The biceps are a little bit bigger on this one, I will admit. But either way, that's pretty nice. And the hands, of course, are on the usual ball joint there. We can crunch him around at that top hinge, and he also has a little bit of give at the bottom of the hinge as well to get a full sort of swing style momentum like this. So that's pretty nice. So you can have him swinging through the sky and have the arms kind of all the way back. But yeah, you can do some nice posing with this actually. There's going to be some great poses with that hinge. We can crunch him forwards like as if he was swinging, like in the like in the video games where he does that little free fall whip, where you sort of see his legs swing, have him back flipping and stuff. So that hinge is going to be useful for him to look around. Very, very Spider, yeah, like that. Like when you crunch forward as well. So yeah, some nice posing to be had out of that. Doesn't really crunch side to side or anything like that, and there's no further waist swivel, so we can't crunch him around on our waist. Oh, so we can't like have him. I can't sort of spin him and have him turning to do the webs, which is what I like to do. And there's not real much give at that top hinge. There is a little give there, but I wouldn't want to mess with that too much because I don't feel like that's a proper hinge. I'm just kind of rotating it on the plastic, I think, there. Although it does have some give now I've warmed it up. Yeah, it is a swivel. I suppose we could get away with it, but I did prefer it on the waist. Legs do lift out, as well as forwards and backwards. Top thigh cut, double hinged knee. There's also the new boot cut there, and the feet are on rocker and pivot with little holes in the feet. So there is plenty of give and room there for us to play around with this Spider-Man. Ooh, and he's got that newfangled hip thing where you can pull his legs sort of away from the joint a little bit. I'm not massively fond of that, to be honest. I always feel like I'm going to break the figure. But either way, this Spider-Man is real nice. It's definitely an improvement on the older one, now that is for sure. So, without further ado, guys, let's head on down to the desk cam to give you guys an up-close personal look at this Spidey. Whoosh. So, guys, here is the new Spider-Man on the desktop here, and as you can see, it's a very nice Spider-Man. I am loving this new body; it's very nice. There are some issues with the paintwork on mine, just to note. I do have a few scuffs and things on the paintwork. Like there's some blue showing through. There's a couple of issues like that throughout the plastic for me, but not much. So, I mean, unless you were really looking for it, you wouldn't really notice it. But as a toy reviewer, I kind of noticed it straight away. But, you know, once it's on display like that, you're not even going to notice it, and it just looks real good. And like I said, I'm loving the new darker tone palette for the blue and red. It looks super nice. Although you can tell the difference between the upper torso sort of red and the lower torso red, although under this lighting right now you can't really tell, but you can notice the differences. But it is very subtle and you have to be looking for it to see it. This new Spider-Man does come with alternate hands and heads, guys, so let me just grab those off the side here and throw those down onto the plastic. So as you can see, we do have the alternate head sculpt, which I will put on Spider-Man in just a second. And it does come with regular closed Spidey fisty hands, which is a real shame because I really do want an open web crawling hand. I want that flat hand that I can have him, so I can like stick him up here and have him holding up against the wall and stuff. And I feel like we're going to miss that. However, that split face mask of Spider-Man and Peter Parker does work really well on this body. I haven't got it to hand to show you, but I know that was done in Shattermas' Prime's video and the Fwoosh's video on this. It looked really good. You could use the half Spidey, half Peter head, and the half masked face from the original Pizza Spidey-Man, the vintage one, and that looks really good as well. Obviously, this other head sculpt that we've got is nice. So let me go ahead and pop that onto this body for you and just give you a little look. So there is our secondary spider head right there, looking pretty nice. It is nice, but I don't know, I prefer this. I prefer the first one. This is definitely a more, I think, classic look Spider-Man, I think, there. But it's very nice either way. They're both very good head sculpts, and I've gone ahead and placed one hand as a closed fist. We don't need both hands doing the thwip. So we'll just use the thwippy hand on the one side, and then have a closed fisty there. That's why I would like the open palm hand. Sometimes you don't need a thwip motion. He's already landed, and he's not thwipping. And if you had both hands on thwip, it just looks stupid. But again, that's just my 2 cents. I wish Hasbro would have given us more hands on this one. If they ever released a deluxe Spider-Man with multiple hands, multiple webs, multiple accessories, I would buy it. Because Spider-Man's, as much as we do get Spider-Man waves all the time, we don't get like an ultimate Spider-Man with all the different hands and all the different accessories. So I would buy that. Definitely. And of course, if you've got the rest of the wave, you can go ahead and add the unmasked head of Peter Parker onto the body of Spidey as well, for a different look there, and have him looking down at the mask. Contemplating. So that's some nice fun head action that we've got there. Head action? That sounds weird. Head swapping action? That sounds better. But either way, it looks really good, guys. And that new face sculpt for Peter Parker, although without the glasses, the eyes look a little weird. But in time, I've got used to it, and it's better than the other one in my opinion now. I like this one. What are your thoughts, though? Let me know in the comments down below. And for size comparisons here in the Hasbro Wave, you can see the Spider-Man stood here with Destro, and of course Lord Draken from the Power Rangers, to give you an idea on scaling and size of this new action figure. So guys, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, is this new Spider-Man a win or a fail for you guys? Just leave me the comment win or comment fail down below, so we can have a debate in the comments on this awesome new Spider-Man. And finally, here are the two Spider-Men side by side. The new one is an obvious upgrade compared to the old one now. Now you've seen them both side by side. For me, there's no going back. This new one is so much nicer and so much more improved. The old one, meh. People have been saying do head swaps on between the old one and the new one. You can't really. Well, you can, but you can't. The red is different colours, so it would look out of place on the new body, in my opinion. But yes, the pins are the same, so the head will pop off and will pop onto the other figure. No problem at all in that. But it would just look very odd, as both these new figures are different colours. Bear that in mind. Different shades of red and different shades of blue. The new one looking very much the Ultimate Spidey for me, with the way it's not Ultimate Spidey in the comics, but as in, like, it's the best version of Spidey we've had so far. So for me, I'm giving this figure the win. So guys, if you enjoyed this review, please give it a massive thumbs up. That would really support us and really help us out. And if you're new around here, make sure you're smashing that subscribe button for us. It would really support us, really help us out, and help us keep making awesome videos. I did this video because everyone was asking for it, so the next videos will be some of the newer figures, including the new Black Series line. But leave us a comment down below as to which figure you want to see me review next, and I'll try and do as the one that wins the most amount of comments, I'll do next. So guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host Soup Sorrel, and I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you.